Alright guys, welcome back again. Another Leicester career mode video. This is the final one I'm going to record today. I'm actually recording these, well not recording, I'm commentating on these in bunch. So this is the final one I've got for now. Starting off against Southampton, team we recently played in the Arsenal career mode, beat them, so we're hoping we could beat them again as Gaston Ramirez fires over. Schlupp here getting a chance, and look at that. Was that not a penalty? He just taken down as he goes for the shot, but we didn't get a penalty there. Mahrez pinging it into Kramaric, who's trying to bend one into the far post. We are, I think at the end of the episode, we were third in the league. We're probably not there now because teams have probably played their games in hand, but still looking good. Obviously the story now, we're coming to the end of the season and we're pushing for Champions League. Hopefully that can happen. We don't know. All we can do is try. If we don't get Champions League, we'll most likely, I haven't really checked out the situation for Europa League, if we're guaranteed that more or less. We only have about 6 games left in the season, so I don't know if there's a chance we could lose out on Europa League, but I don't see it happening anyway because I don't see us dropping too many points. We have a few tough games. Well, this should be a tough game to be honest. We have a few games which we could be dropping some points in till the end of the season, but I can't see us dropping enough points for us to fall out of Champions League and out of Europa League qualification positions. So I'm quite confident that we'll have Europe next season, whatever it is. We're missing a few chances, you see here. Kramaric being gifted another chance there, but it's a good save by the keeper. Southampton trying to find their way back into the game. It's a good turn there by Corker of all people. And then Danny Simpson there gave away a penalty. And it was actually Classy there. I think it was Classy. I went in for the tackle. Classy was just in the way. I think if Classy wasn't there, we would have actually got a foot on the ball. But we didn't. Danny Simpson there giving away a penalty. It was reckless, but Coker was setting up a shot. Maybe I shouldn't have dived in there because it was Coker. Would Coker fit the back of the net? Probably. It's FIFA, you know. Coker probably would have smashed it into the top bins. Probably would have had to put his goal of the season at the end of the year. But Pella instead gets the penalty. I'd rather concede a penalty than edge of the box banger from Steven Coker, to be honest. So pegged us back to 1-1. Not too long after, we're coming back looking for a goal. It's played into Gökhan Inler, who pulls it back to Jamie Vardy. Always in the right place at the right time. Sorry, Jamie Vardy, manic, going to celebrate with the Leicester fans, kicking the corner flag as you do when you're happy. Just right. This was basically, I was gonna put kickoff in, but it was a bit too long. It wasn't straight from kickoff, but it was more or less straight from kickoff. We pulled it up the field. Nice through ball. I don't know why they were so open. Through ball into Inler, who pulled it back to Vardy. Coker couldn't get there, and Vardy has smashed that into the top corner. No way you're stopping that. So Southampton trying to get back into the game now after going back down, and Pella gets his second of the game with a fantastic volley. I'm not even going to try and think of more words to describe that, because that was just brilliant. We couldn't stop that. There was nothing I can do about that goal. I don't like to say there's nothing I could do about goals because there always usually is. But from here, when they had the ball here, Pella wasn't even in the camera screen. He wasn't even in the shot. So I couldn't mark him. I couldn't follow him at all. They've pinged it up the field. It's dropped right in front of him. I couldn't get close to him. And first time he's volleyed it in. So obviously there was nothing I could do. And that's the final action of the game. Drawn 2-2. We probably should have won. We probably shouldn't have conceded a penalty. After we conceded a penalty, we went straight back up. Scored again. From then we should be winning the game. But we've lost 3 points there in the race for the Champions League spot. Training players again. Ronaldo Cisneros, since I brought him in, he's actually done quite well in the training. Riyad Mahrez back in training again. We've got some young talent starting to bring in here. I want to bring in some more next season because we don't have enough still. Nice little ball over into Vardy, but he couldn't get the angle to put it into the bottom corner. Schlupp now powering down the wide angles, taking a shot, and that's I've seen some good saves in this game, but that's one of them, man. That's a brilliant save from Pantilimon. Strong hand on it. Schlupp smashed that, and that's a strong hand. One hand just powering it over the bar from Pantilimon. Still 0-0 in this game. Playing Sunderland, obviously. And Sunderland have given it away. That's a terrible pass. Kramaric skipped inside his man. Reverse pass into Jamie Vardy. And he has finished that kind of chance so many times this season already. Just smashed it across the goalkeeper into the corner of the net. Look at that nice little touch from Kramaric there to take him away from the man. He's gone the other way and then played the reverse pass into Vardy. So much space for Vardy. He's not going to miss that. He's had a brilliant season so far, just scoring goals on goals. And that is his 18th. So 2 more goals till Vardy hits that big 20. And obviously he's missed some games through injury this season. So if he could hit 20, that would be brilliant. But you see Sunderland equalising there. Or did they? I wasn't sure at all because, look, he's just running around. They took so long to pull that back for offside that I was just thinking, is that actually a goal? I had no idea, but it was pulled back for offside. Mahrez here, dribbling, looking dangerous as usual. Pulled down, 45th minute right before half time, getting a chance from a free kick. I think it's Jan and Villa, oh it's Jeremy Lenz. Neither of them look anything like they do in real life, so I'm not sure. And Mahrez there, putting it into the back of the net. I don't know, that's my 3rd free kick goal scored in 3 episodes, I think. So between this career mode and the Arsenal career mode, I don't know how many of you that watch the Leicester career mode actually watch the Arsenal career mode. I don't know, but that's 3 free kick goals in 3 episodes. And let's just not even talk about that, because I said it so many times, free kicks are too easy on this game. It doesn't even matter anymore. We'll just keep scoring them. I don't mind. Mahrez again, he doesn't have a good free kick rating, but he's scoring free kicks. So maybe if I'm up enough, I'll take a free kick with Kasper Schmeichel. We'll see what happens. Probably score it. So yeah, that's the end of that game. What's the score? I can't even remember. Is it 2-0? I think it was a 2-0 win. Again, we've had so many 2-0 wins recently. Back to some training. I think I'm going to start cutting out training from the videos, or maybe just doing an episode, because they just keep coming by. Obviously, especially if you have enough time in between games, you just get so many training just in your schedule. You got so much. But you see here, disappointing news. Mahrez refuses Leicester City contract. I offered him and a few players a new contract, and he apparently was the one player who declined. Fans wondering what's going on in his head. It's a kind of blow, because we've got the transfer window coming up soon, and that's the wrong time for him to say he's rejecting the contract, because obviously teams are going to come in for him, and that's another great save from Fabianski. Vardy really should have been putting that into the back of the net. But Mahrez, I wouldn't be distraught if he wanted to leave, to be honest. Not like the Arsenal career mode. As Ozil, if Ozil did come to me say he wants to leave, that's not happening. Ozil's not leaving me. Mahrez, I do want him to stay, obviously, but if he did leave, we could replace him. I don't mind. We'll just have to find a replacement. He's obviously one of my favourites. I do want him to stay. But you see here, Danny Simpson gave away a penalty in the last game, and he's done it again right in the game after. That one, it was just reckless for me. Andre Ayew just got the touch in before I went for the slide tackle. I thought I could get there. Ayew just touched it in the other direction, and we completely missed it. No debate about that penalty being given. Clear penalty. Bafétimbi Gomez sticks it away as Kasper Schmeichel tries to put him off. Thought he was going to go. I always seem to think they're going to go in that corner. That's just my go-to direction to dive for a penalty. He did go in that direction. Well, he didn't. I did, sorry. But right back from, I think, was that penalty given away in the 45th minute? If it was, that's crazy. We went straight back up the other end, like we did in the last match. I don't know what it is. When I concede a goal, I'm able to just create a chance right away after conceding. It's like they're not set up. You're most vulnerable right after you score, that's the saying, but it really seems to matter in this game. Right after they score, you could just go up and create another chance. Inla, great finish, just smashing it into the corner there. Swansea coming down the other end. Wayne Routledge just missing the target there. It seemed like no one realised how close that was going to be to the goal. But that was it for the game. That was all the chances. Another draw. First 2-2 with Southampton. Now 1-1 with Swansea. And Riyad Mahrez came to me and said, you know what? Even though I've said I'm going to turn down the contract, I'm going to play my best. So we're not going to take him out of the team. Like, he's one of our best players. We're not going to take him out. He's always a threat. And I'm still confident that he won't leave, because hopefully, as long as the board don't come out and say we're selling him, then he won't go, because I won't willingly sell him. It's not going to happen. And I still reckon if I offer him a big enough contract that he'll re-sign it. But you see, we got a game with Manchester United, and already we've had a few good chances. De Gea has denied me a few times, just missed the target with some headers. This time it's Kramaric being denied by De Gea. And from the resulting corner, Mahrez puts it into the box. It's another good header off the bar. I think it was Inlu got his head on that one off the bar. We've got another corner now, this time into the box. And is it Inlu again? Cleared off the line. Drinkwater, shot block. So we were all over United. It's another corner, as you can see. Mahrez was putting in some real dangerous deliveries. This time it's Inler again, just missing the target. We were putting in some brilliant crosses in this game, putting Man United under so much pressure into the second half. Albrighton, Inler, denied by De Gea again. De Gea just making some great saves. Vardy into Mahrez, trying to get around his man. Cuts inside, gets inside, turns outside, goes down to the byline, pulls it back, and it's another save from David Gea. And look, that's the end of the game. De Gea walking off the pitch, proud of his own performance. Probably not Man United's. He gets man of the match. Obviously, no one else would. And you can see right here, only 3 games left until the end of the season. We got Chelsea and we got Everton, some tough games. Chelsea top of the league. They're chasing the league, so maybe will affect how it ends out, who's the champions. You see we're 4th here. Spurs, I look at that and I think we're getting the Champions League football, because I can't see us dropping 4 points in 3 games. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. I can't see them recovering. Obviously it's really possible, especially as we got to play Chelsea. If we lose to Chelsea, maybe draw with Everton, it could happen. But I don't see it happening. Oh, I just don't see it happening. I feel like we're gonna have Champions League football next season, which is crazy, because if you go back to the first episode when they told me that they wanted me to finish mid-table, I wasn't sure about that. I thought this was going to be so much harder than it has turned out to be. I was expecting the relegation battle, but we're completely on the other side of the table. And I'm really actually starting to get the grips. Not get the grips of the new FIFA, because I've been good at it from the start. I've had the grips of it from the start, but now I'm really starting to just not master it, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So next season in the Champions League, we could even do with some signings, with some good signings. If we get a decent group, we could progress in the Champions League. But that's going to be it for the episode. When we come back with the next one, it's going to be the final part of the series. I don't know. Let me know if I should do the final game, which I was planning on, if I should do the final game as a key game, live, extended highlights like I do. But then the next episode will only have 2 games in it. Just let me know if I should. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have a... we might have a goal of the season tournament after the final episode. And we'll probably have a season's award, which I'll do something with it. I don't know. But we'll see. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you as always. Bye.